Hmm. Hmm. We have just started and immediately have dropped frames, but seems like maybe we're not dropping any more. Howdy. Good morning. Yes, it is Wednesday morning. Jeez. Maybe we can get YouTube chat to be on the screen at some point here. But it sure doesn't seem to be. Hmm. No, still, it's. I just don't understand why YouTube chat does not want to do this. Like it does Twitch. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Not muted. Camera's on. Get my headphones. Cause boy howdy, it's time to practice. We got some fun stuff to work on. This whole cello suite. A little bit of a tuba concerto. We might get to the alto trombone concerto as well. Just depends on how this bite of my lip is feeling. Which is to say, not great at the moment, but maybe as we play along a little bit, things might get better. It's getting better. It's just it's really annoying that it's just not like gone yet, which is really, really stupid. Anyways, need my rag. Let's play some stuff. How's about I don't even know what. What is up? Henry, good to see you. My friend M. Dor, good to see you as well. Going very well for me. Hope the same for y'all. I apologize that as of now, freaking YouTube chat does not work on the screen here, and that's really annoying, and I apologize. Yesterday it just kind of like got there without yeah, so it kind of fixed itself, and I don't know how it fixed. And yeah, so I apologize. I don't know how to fix it. But it's great to see y'all. Hope you're doing well. Still gotta deal with this damn bite on my lip. Although I will say this is the first time I've done something up to a C, the tuba flexies just now, where I could actually play up to a C and it felt good. So maybe we're on the mend. But it's really annoying. Really dang annoying. Because I also don't really want to do a lot of like trills and stuff that are like, I don't know, super fast, small movements like right around where it's going to rub up against my teeth. You know. But other than that, I'd say pretty good. I can tell you, there's a place here in town on Tuesdays that my girlfriend and I have been going for the past, I don't know, maybe month or so. Because they literally have 99-cent tacos. They literally have 99-cent taco and good tacos. I'm going to have to, I don't think I put a picture of it up in Discord. I'm going to have to do that. Because like y'all got to see the kind of tacos we get on Tuesdays. And that's why I'm so excited. Hence the title of the stream. But yeah. So I'm doing real well. Let's see. Might start with this cello suite. Yo, Professor! What's up, dude? Horn and tacos. It's a damn good day, I gotta tell you. I also spent most of this morning sketching out and making sure that all of the cabinets for my kitchen are accounted for so that we can get a cut list and then order the plywood and then start building. So that's also a ton of fun. No idea what I'm doing there, but we shall see. It's only a major, quasi-major construction project in my house that has rendered my kitchen unusable for the past 3 months. But, you know, it's no big deal. It's whatever. You know, it's fine. Nope, that's a C sharp. C sharp. No, concert C sharp. Concert C sharp. Concert is A flat. G sharp. Oh, geez. What is going on, Puffles? Good to see you, my friend. How you doing? It's been a minute. Oh, shit. I forgot we had this, the Gamba emote? I forgot I did that. What's up, Obzin? How are you doing? It's been a minute. Yo, it's good to see you guys. How have y'all been? Keeping busy with the orchestra here, of course. Top of everything else, finding people's the hardest part. I can imagine, dude. I can imagine. That is the struggle. Cursed stuff, Puffles? How cursed we talking about? I hope you're doing well. Hope that's Anyways, it's like 3 a.m. Well, I am flattered that you would come and hang out with me, but like, go to sleep, my friend. Holy Jesus. 3 a.m. I'm usually, if anything, I'm waking up, which is not like what I want to be doing, but it has been a long time since I've stayed up till 3 a.m. Holy. Got another CRT? What? That's crazy. What's this one destined for? Oh, you did? Well, okay. Well, so I've been debated. I've been super debated. My God. Nope. That is it's a B. I'm going to the G sharp too soon. That's a weird measure. That is a weird measure. I know how to get 180 minutes out of a 90-minute cassette without rewinding or turning it over so that you get A side and B side, or like listening at half speed. There's a couple ways you could do that. Yes, you are so funny. You are so very funny. Speaking of 3 a.m., my dog woke me up like 6 times last night, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. Hope they're okay. Hope your dog's doing well. That's not, that's pretty rough. I feel that, my friend. Went to see the Michael Jackson movie on Sunday. It was so slay. I heard it was pretty good. Because it's also, the actor playing Michael is like one of his nephews, one of the other siblings' kids, who apparently did a phenomenal job. I haven't seen it myself, but my mom did, and told me it was pretty dang good. Yeah. Usually you got 45 minutes side A and side B. Okay. All right. So 90 minutes is already both A and B side. So you're saying you can get it doubled. So you play A, you play B, play A, play B? Because like it's playing the B side rewinds the A, right? So you just like do. Or again, I'm sticking with half speed. I think half speed is probably more than likely. Going CRT hunting tomorrow. Yo, good luck. Best of luck to you. I know that's going to be a little difficult for you know, it's out of print, as it were. They're not making new ones anymore, right? It's stereo, so you have 2 channels one way and 2 channels the opposite way. You could have 4 separate mono tracks. So you got left ear audio and a different track for right ear audio. I believe y'all. I can't picture it. I'm not sure I follow, but if it works for you, two different things in both your different ears. You've got different. That just kind of seems like it defeats the purpose. Like if you're listening to something, you kind of want to be able to listen to it. Unless I'm I very well could just be misunderstanding. I don't understand. So now I just need to figure out. I took my pencil away. Dagnabbit. You could fix that in hardware through a complicated process, or you could have a jank set. So you just listen with one earbud at a time. Basically, there doesn't exist cassette players to take advantage of it. Again, why? I don't understand why you would do this other than to just overstimulate yourself. Having two conflicting things playing in different ears at one time. Min-maxing? But like, it's min-minning. You're not maxing anything. It's min-maxing but getting a diminished result as a result. Right? I need to join a band again. I want to crack the bases. Only if they consent. Also, no problem if you were gay. You know, who cares? I also got a Flareon plushie while I was at the mall on Sunday. Dude, that's awesome. I love Flareon. That's a good one. I like, I think Espeon is my favorite Eevee, just because when I was playing through when I was playing through Gold, when I was very young, and I couldn't get Umbreon because I wasn't allowed to play at night, like later, that it would need, and I didn't, change the settings for the time or anything like that. So I eventually evolved the Eevee during the daytime with happiness, which took fucking forever. But yeah, Espeon's got a soft spot in my heart. You can make it play a mono track on both ears if I make new hardware. You're maximizing the length of audio in the minimum format available. I still just don't get it, because like, why not just play it in both ears and listen to it so that you can listen to one thing, versus you're talking about having two monos for your ears to listen to one thing, or be able to listen to two things, which you're not going to be able to actually listen to two things at once. I fundamentally am misunderstanding what's going on here, which is fine. It's totally cool. Like it's whoop. No problem, because I don't want to listen to more than one thing at once. So I'm struggling with like why anyone would want to do that, because then you don't get either. You're listening to 2 and getting 0. Like you're listening. I don't know. Flareon's the best. Flareon's a good one. But also, at least until recently, Flareon had no moves. So like objectively, that is false. Anyways. When I was at the movie theater, in the middle of the movie, there was a fire evacuation, not a drill. What? Hope everything was okay. That's like terrifying. Yikes. You need to develop a new player to take advantage of. So there's not even. Okay. So I'm correct in my understanding that this is strange based on current technology. You have to invent a technology in order to make this something worth using. Am I getting that right? Because otherwise, I just don't think I'm getting it. And now, apparently, it's decided that YouTube chat is going to show up on the screen now. Wonderful. I love that that will happen right as soon as we're dropping frames. It was okay. The most embarrassing thing was I had my Flareon plushie with me. Dude, that's not embarrassing. That's not an embarrassing thing at all. Sort of got some people thinking like, ew, what's the stupid man-child with a plushie? Like, dude, that. But also, like, who cares? It's fucking badass. People be thinking like, ew, what's this weirdo with a Pokemon tattoo? Like, who fucking cares? It brings me joy. It sparks joy. Ergo, they can go fuck themselves because they're just being haters. Who cares? Flareon's dope. So it's something you're actively working on right now, Puffles, is to invent this technology to make so that you can listen to 2 things in 2 separate ears at once. Godspeed. I hope it goes well, and maybe you can send me a demonstration or something, so that I can actually understand what's going on. Also, I might have to actually plug in this Ethernet cable in a second because the internet is going very poorly. We'll be right back in 2 seconds. 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. 1 second. Okay, I think might be a little bit better now. We are hardwired in, so hopefully it'll stabilize. Is it worth making a new technology to get 180 minutes out of 90-minute cassettes? I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe because, you know, if it's something that you're creating that maybe it's got uses beyond what you're just thinking of. For example, the sticky notes, right? They were developing an adhesive, a weak adhesive for something, I forget, and then they were like, hey, but we could put this on paper and make sticky notes, even though it wasn't the original thing. And I think Silly Putty was an accidental invention as well. You know, it's not for the reason they thought it was going to be, but it ended up being something different. I think judging people for their interests is stupid and pathetic, even though I do it all the time. 100% agree. I do agree on both counts, because I also am hypocritical that way. But I also, it's like, it's not judging people for their interests. It's rather thinking like, I'm glad it works for you. Like, for me, it's not my thing. For example, like when my neighbors are really into their cars, and they have people that come up to their house and they have their yard full of cars, and they're all bumping their music and their loud music and their bass everywhere, and they're working on cars, and they've got trucks that are like half lifted and roll down the street like this, whatever, like, not my thing. And as long as they don't turn their music on too loud for too long, I can kind of deal with it. Once they start blaring their, music, their bass, when I'm trying to, do something or whatever, then I'm like, okay, you can go fuck yourself. But if, it's not my thing. So it's like, I'm not going to say that they're wasting their time and their money, basically doing a vanity project on their car that at best case scenario is just going to be an annoyance to anyone on the road. And worst case, actively detrimental to the flow of traffic and safety on the road. But, that's not my thing. It's just, it's whatever. Anyways. Long walk for a short drink of water there, huh? Not one to listen to two stuff at once. Maybe make it play one channel through each ear 4 times. So you have to flip the cassette 4 times and you won't have stereo. I don't know if it's worth making technology, because as I said, the player to do it doesn't exist, but I know how to make it. You have one so, and also I still just kind of, I'm not really sure. Like, I know stereo is 2 channels and mono is just 1. So you've got stereo in both, is what so you've got 4 channels total, or you've got 4 channels in each ear? Because again, what does that give you over just basic stereo? I guess more. I swear to God, this internet is being very stupid, and I'm very disappointed. Hopefully, it's not that bad for y'all, not dropping too many frames, but my internet's just completely shat itself, it seems. Even we're hardwired now. We got the Ethernet cable out there, and it's still not working. Just straight up 0. It's freezing a lot. Yeah. I might have to take some more drastic measures to try and reset this. So don't know exactly what I want to do. Yeah, it does look much worse. No, it's not your Wi-Fi. It was my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi apparently is better than if I actually plug it into the thing. So give me, I think I'm just gonna have to reset the router real quick. So I don't want to end because that's gonna screw it up on YouTube. Let's see. Still not online. We're still waiting. Says it's reconnected. It says we may have reconnection. We may have bit connection. All right. Says we've got some frames. Says we've not dropped them. We may have successfully reset the internet. Okay. Now, hopefully that fucking works, because that's really annoying, and I do apologize. At least based on what I'm seeing on OBS, it does look like looks like the connection is a little bit more stable. So, well, I spoke too soon. I spoke way too soon. God damn it! Fuck me, dude. I don't know. It might just be an inconsistent kind of day, and I apologize. There's not much else within my control that I can do. That's just really fucking stupid. Sorry. Let me make sure that this is in here. This cello suite is very, very, very difficult. Trying to work out this third line. We have two. The first two lines of it are decent. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 12 lines total. So we're, 1/12, 8, 9% of the way there. YouTube comments ain't working? Yeah, that's true. Let me, sorry. The whole internet's been really bad today, Flo. Hope you're doing well. It's wonderful to see you. Yeah, the internet has not been my friend today. It's wonderful to see you. Hope you're doing well on this Tuesday. I don't really know at this point how to practice this cello suite, because the skips are just they're so large, large and low. So maybe I just need to let's just work them out. Maybe let's iron them out. So for example, now I can't even remember the dang fingerings. Now we're back. Maybe again. It's impossible to say. I apologize. Hopefully this will be the last time it has to reset itself. Nope, it's a B. Girl, what was that? What was that you? I don't know. I have no idea what's going on between audio stuff and internet stuff and horn stuff and cello stuff. I don't know what the fuck was anything. I'm having a good Taco Tuesday, Flo. Are you having a good Taco Tuesday? Most importantly, are you having tacos? Because if you're not having tacos at some point today, not like immediately, but if you're not planning on having tacos, I would say you could be having a better Taco Tuesday. That's just me. Thought your stream was being weird because you were freezing a lot and suddenly went offline. Yeah, so the OBS just shat itself and disconnected again at some point during there, so it very well could have just dropped off and came back, and I don't know. It says right now, knocking on wood, that it's at least back in the green zone, so maybe it'll be better. Might just be a bad internet day, and I do apologize. Don't have Taco Bell, sadly. Well, guess what? I'm not going to Taco Bell tonight for Taco Tuesdays. I've mentioned this all the time because I'm so excited about it, but there's a taco joint in town that literally on Tuesdays has 99-cent tacos. Like good, this is a good Mexican restaurant / supermercado, and they have legit 99-cent tacos on Tuesdays. So my girlfriend and I have been going every week for like a month and a half, maybe at this point. And they're so good. So good. Literally 99-cent tacos. In this, the year of our Lord 2026, 99-cent tacos is unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's not Tuesday for y'all? Dude, that's so sad. That's so sad. But Wednesdays, I mean, on Wednesdays, you got like wings. Wing Wednesdays, you know. And also tacos are kind of an everyday food. They don't have to just be Tuesdays, although, you know, they do hit different on a Tuesday. Happy Taco Tuesday to my girlfriend. Happy Taco Tuesday to us all, my friend. I'm saying I was in this, like, because my girlfriend saw it on like a local word of mouth Facebook or Reddit or something. I forget exactly what she's on. But it was like 99-cent tacos. And then we had to investigate because neither of us actually believed that was true. And we were like, okay, well, you know, even if it's like $1.99 tacos, that's still not a bad deal. Given that most of the time they're between like $4 and $5 for like a good, you know, taco. But and then we got there and they had carnitas, they had chicken, they had steak, and it was like, those were damn good tacos, and they were 99 cents as advertised. It was crazy. And so we have not missed one since. 99-cent taco here is actually a $6 taco. It's not a lot, but like it's not 99 cents. No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. Like there's another really good taco joint that's downtown that is kind of like another sort of hip, trendy taco joint. So it's not like a authentic style Mexican taco joint, but it's more hip style, and they're really good. Like they're fine, but they're, you know, $4.50 to $6 for just like a regular, you know, chicken taco, beef taco, whatever. And it's like, it's good, it's fine. But again, you're getting a better, more authentic product for a quarter or less of the price. And it's like, can't afford not to. You don't eat kiwis? What? Yo, out in the land of kiwis, y'all don't eat kiwis? I thought that was like required for citizenship or for residency in New Zealand. I am joking, of course, but yo, kiwis are dope. Kiwis are actually like, I feel like they're so underrated, and I don't know why they're so like rare. They're not, I don't know, they're just so good, man. I love a kiwi. Mangoes are actually way better. Mangoes, a good ripe mango is up there too. And can I tell you what I'm talking about? Oh, you're talking about the bird. Are they allowed as pets? I feel like those are very illegal to own, but I could be wrong. A pineapple, when it's perfectly like fully ripe, I'm going to Costa Rica at the end of the month, and they'll give you just like a quarter slab of a pineapple, and you think to yourself, I can't eat this whole thing because it's gonna like make my mouth hurt. Oh no, not in the slightest, because when it's fully ripe, that enzyme that like digests you, right, is no longer there. So all you get is the perfectly sweet and juicy pineapple, and you can literally eat an entire one all by yourself. And you don't have to share it, and you don't have to stop because of the pain. It's so good. I love me some pineapple. Like a fully ripe pineapple might be one of my favorite things. Even over a mango, even over a kiwi, even over a papaya, even over a... trying to think of anything else that's like, you know. You got a kakapo? A kakapo? Never even heard of that one. Is that a real thing? Or are we being debated again? Kakapo. Oh my, what? That's so cute. The world's heaviest parrot, and also flightless, nocturnal, herbivorous, and visibly sexually dimorphic. What? That's crazy. Look at this thing. Look at this little fucker. Dude, that's so cute. Oh my god. That's adorable. Only bird I got is a pigeon that comes to my house every once per sometimes. Hey, that's pretty... Pigeon friends are dope. Beats the crows I have living in my front yard that leave me like... or it's probably cats, but someone's been leaving me lizard presents by my back door, and I'm not thrilled with it. I have chickens. I have my chickens out back, and they're wonderful, wonderful birds. They're giving me like 5 or 6 eggs a day, and I've got 6 of them, so that's like the theoretical maximum. Is crazy. I got a weta for Christmas in 2024. A weta? What is a weta? Not the public television and classical music for greater whatever. A giant weta. Yo, that is... Nope. We're closing that. I don't want to see that anymore. Nope. Nope. You can keep your weta. That is not... Not for me. And again, I'm so thrilled for you that you have it. That's not something for me. You can keep it. I was in the shower and it appeared in my bathroom somehow. No. I've had so in Florida we've got like banana spiders, daddy long legs. There's huntsman spiders that are like, there's one in my bathroom at the moment which is completely sealed off and shut off. And can we get back into focus, please? They're like yay big around and like beefy, and they're not aggressive. They eat roaches and shit. So it's a good one to have, but Yeah, I'm not ever going into that bathroom ever again. But I remember when I was a kid, I would go into the bathroom, turn on the light, open up the shower, and there'd be like scorpions in the bathtub that you would have to deal with because apparently they just come in and hang out, and yeah, not good, not great. I hate bugs. So you hate bugs, but and yet you have this giant nightmare locust thing. Something is not quite adding up. The math is being slightly inconsistent. That's tough. Oh, I didn't keep. Oh, I got you. I misunderstood that those were the same one. My apologies. That was my misunderstanding. I heard if you kiss it, a hobbit will spawn, and he will grant you 2 wishes. That's not what I have heard. Yeah, I don't know that I'd be willing to take a chance on that. Because also, I did not see, because I closed out of the tab far too quickly. All right. Wait, that insect. All but 1 species are protected by law because they're considered at risk of extinction. That's crazy. Are they... Here's the thing. Are they dangerous? They've been around long enough to see dinosaurs come and go? What? And evolved into more than 100 different species, all of them endemic to New Zealand. What? That is crazy. Truly awful, horrible looking insects, but doesn't look, at least there's no mention of them being particularly venomous or anything, so maybe, I don't know. They got little, like, or some of the ones that I saw have like pincers and stuff, and I'm not trying to fuck with those, but big smooch, nope. How's about Flo? If you find one and give it for science, obviously someone's gonna have to bite the bullet. I nominate Flo. Seconded in the chat, and the ayes have it. So once you're able to test that out and get your hobbit friend and wishes, please report back. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for your service, Flo. Appreciate it. They aren't super dangerous physically, but they're fatal mentally. Yes. Yes. No, that is not... Yeah, that would do irreparable psychic damage. Running for president in 2090, so I'm booked out. 2090, at least in the US, is not an election year. I forget where you're at, Flo, but I'd say if I'm still around and eligible to vote in 2090, wherever you are, I'd say you got mine in 64 years. Right? 30 with 4 and then 60. Yes. Yes. Few brain cells of mine imploded when I saw that goddamn bug. Yes. Yes. Yeah, no. That's... So I don't even know if I have the pictures. My girlfriend took the pictures of the huntsman spider. But I walked into my bathroom and it's just... I don't know if y'all can really see it. But it was on the edge of the towel here. So you walk in and the towel's on the far side of the sink. So I walked in and I was just like washing my hands or grabbing my toothbrush or something. I forget exactly what. And then I see this motherfucker on the side and it's like huge and just staring up at me. He's like, and as far as I know, he's still there because we shut the door, put a towel under the bottom and basically just barricaded him in there. Yeah. So I don't actually know what's going on. I also saw this guy the other day. I don't know if you can really see it. On my bronze fennel, it's some kind of moth or something. I hope eating and laying its eggs. It was really pretty. I don't know that I'd seen anything like that around before. So, and this was just a plate of blackberries I harvested. I have a blackberry plant out back, and we had a bunch the other day. And honestly, there's probably still a bunch out there for me to get. Anyways, that was a nice little break in practice. I find spiders to be slightly less horrifying than crickets. See, normally, yes. And I'm with you there for spiders below a certain size. For spiders above a certain size, and this one is like here, at least. That's a bigger spider than I am equipped to deal with. That's not one that I can just like brush off. That is now a threat. That is now something that I have to, I don't even know, burn the house down maybe. But like, have a nice day. And I gotta go. See you later, Flo. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. And have a good one. We'll see ya. No bed bug. No bed bugs for any of us. Please and thank you. No bugs. No bugs except for the beneficial ones. That's the thing. Only things that are native and beneficial to the pollinators and all that mess. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If I get bed bugs and I'm leaving this country, actually, I feel like my family went on a trip one time and stayed at a motel and got bed bugs, and I did not go on that trip. And I feel I'm gonna have to ask my mom about that because that was like over 20 years ago, if it happened. I may be misremembering. I gotta ask her about that. Nope, that's not right. I'm gonna go to actually, dude, I understand. Have a great sleep well, and I will see you later. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a good one. No waitas in the bed, in the dream. You don't dream about bugs. You know, all the whatever. You know what I mean. We'll see you later. And I'm gonna actually get this fucking cello suite. Here we go. Focus up. I don't have my pencil. That's okay. Maybe it's just gotta be slower. I think my breathing is all kinds of scuffed here. And I think that's because it's a cello piece. Cellos don't have to breathe. Cellists have to breathe, but that kind of doesn't matter. A cello does not require wind to play, so they don't have to worry about breaths. So where do I breathe? Yo, Content! What's up, dude? How you doing? Dang, the friggin' chat is not working on YouTube again. Apologies, it's been a really bad internet day. And the chat apparently is not working on YouTube, but it's good to see you, Content. Hope you're doing well. We're working on the first Bach cello suite. You might recognize some of it, at least the part that I can actually play, because daggum, this thing is hard. That is then a shoot, an E. Right. All right, whatever. We're gonna need a minute. Learned some new songs on the guitar, met some new people, and acquired a new favorite artist. Yo, that's huge. That sounds incredible. Who's the artist? Who have you been into? O'Neill, what's going on? I also love French horn. Good to see you. Bust it down. I don't know why YouTube thinks that bust it down is no good, but we will be busting it down. I'm trying to work on the Bach cello suite number 1, which is kicking my ass. It's so hard. That's okay. We're gonna work on a tuba concerto after this, because we like to have fun here. Wisp. I don't know that I've ever heard of them. Let's see. Wisp Band. Natalie Lou is an American singer, songwriter, and musician known for her viral TikTok hit "Your Face." Huh. Never heard of her. Might have to check her out. Can you play some Star Wars Island Stone? I might be able to. Perhaps. It's B flat. You know, something like that. I used to know more of it, but it's been a while since I played that in concert. We had a concert where we did a Star Wars bit from, it was a John Williams like compilation thing, and the horns had that, of course. It was a good one. There was also some like Harry Potter, E.T., some other stuff that I don't actually remember. It was called John Williams' Fantasy of Flight. It was a really good one. And now I only remember a few bits and bobs. Okay, so cello, Bach cello suite. Let's try. I don't like. It's such a difficult. The jumps in here are so hard. They're in such a difficult register. I just don't know how to best practice them even. The third line is like a very difficult line. Fourth seems much less bad. So let's try that back from third line. We might have 4 lines. We might have 4 lines read. We might be, what is that, a third of the way there? Practice the pentatonic. That's a great scale. I love me some pentatonics. And also the a cappella group. I enjoy them. Play EFN. Not sure I know that one. Septilia? Good to see you. Electric force node. Echo 4 north. Eggs, fromage, ndouille. Yeah. Not quite sure. All right. Third line. Okay, that's actually not too bad. Let's read this. So it's G, B, which is F sharp. So it's da, da, and then F naturals. Nope. Yikes. That is a E. No. That is a C. C sharp. So that's a G sharp down low. Because you're B, A, yeah. That is an A natural, which is an E. Yes, so it's G sharp, E. But that's not a B. Oh, because it's a C. Duh. Yo, what's up, youth kid? I appreciate the kind words. I don't feel very good right now. This is the difficult part of practice. That's slow going, a little frustrating. Trying to read through the learning the Bach cello suite as written, not like transcribed. Just straight up the cello part, which is very difficult. But I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you're having a good Tuesday, or I guess Wednesday, depending on where you are in the world. Whatever day it is, I hope you're having a good one. All right, let's see. Goodness. How's the kitchen? Dude, the kitchen's going super well. Thank you for asking. As a matter of fact, we just got a lot of painting done the other day because we had to do some drywall and mudding and sanding and priming and all this kind of stuff and figuring out where everything's going to be situated so that we know what to cover and what to paint and what to not. So we finally got all that done and handled, and all the people coming out to change out the doors and the electrical stuff and all that kind of stuff. Focus on my hand, now on my face. Excellent. So we got a lot of painting done. The kitchen and the hallway. I don't know if you remember, but that used to be a nasty, like spicy mustard kind of a brown, and now it is not, and I'm very excited. So it's coming along. I spent this morning working on writing out exactly the cabinets that we need and starting to develop a cut list so that I can place an order for the wood and actually start building. So that's gonna be the next step, and I'm terrified because it's a big thing, you know. You gotta, like, building cabinets is not like it's big and it's not at the same time. It's just boxes, but it's like they're your kitchen cabinets. So I can see it going both ways to where I am like terrified but also crazy overconfident for no reason. I'm not particularly versed or skilled in building anything. I don't know why I would be this confident in my ability to build cabinets, but here we are. So we're gonna see how it goes. But it has been going well. I appreciate that. Whew. Is that Guitar Hero in the back? It sure is. It sure is. It's an off-brand, actually. It's like a clone hero, technically, because it's like a Wii guitar that has a dongle that plugs into the computer, and I can play Clone Hero on it, which I haven't done in years. But yes, it sure is. And honestly, I kind of got the itch. Like, I want to play Guitar Hero. I want to play guitar. I want to play piano, that I have to go and buy a piano. I want to, like, but it's so hard to find the time when so much of my time is already horn and the rest is, like, you know, dog and chickens and the house and Taco Tuesday with the girlfriend, you know, and which, for the record, are good things, but it's like throw it on the pile. You know what I mean? Whew. But anyways. Right? Because that's a C. Yes. Sounds good. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you guys for the kind words. Good to see y'all. How y'all doing? This is about as much cello suite as I think I've got in me at the moment. But that's some good progress. That's coming along. And now we go from cello to tuba. One of what is quickly becoming one of my absolute favorite things to play. It's the second movement of Ralph Vaughan Williams' Tuba Concerto in F minor. So gorgeous. Not as difficult as the cello suite, so this one will actually be able to play and not stumble around upon. But yeah, that will be this. Please enjoy. Doing great. How about you? I can't complain. It's been a good day so far. A lot of good horn progress on this dang cello suite that's been kicking my ass. And later, it's Taco Tuesday, so my girlfriend and I found a place in town that has literally, and I kid you not, in this, the year of our Lord 2026, 99-cent tacos. And good ones, too. Oh! I'm so excited. So excited. All right. Tuba Concerto. Movement to the Romanza. Ralph Vaughan Williams. Here we go. kind of makes me, you know, I gotta play it right is the thing. What other instruments do we play? So a little bit of guitar, very, very, very infrequently. I'm going to get a piano because I have to take keyboard lessons in the fall as part of my schoolwork. So I'm gonna be learning some piano. I've played trumpet before. I could dabble on a saxophone or low brass or anything, but mostly it's this and some guitar and some piano and stuff. But yeah, 99-cent tacos, and let me tell you, they've got like if they have chorizo, I'm probably getting 2 of those, a steak and a chicken. They also have carnitas. They also have I think it might just be those 4 that are like on rotations, and holy moly, they're so good. I'm gonna try and remember to put a picture in the food section of the Discord tonight, because I don't think I've actually shown y'all what the 99-cent tacos are, because they're not just little. They're better than Taco Bell at 99 cents. I don't understand how they can afford to keep doing this shit, but like, whew. They also had on Wednesdays they have a fajitas special, and the way I got them, also just absolutely phenomenal. It was like $7 or $8 for tons of fajita meat and peppers and whatever. I got it on top of a cucumber salad, which was just delightful. You know, so good. My girlfriend got it on nachos, which was like only $1 more than the cucumber salad, and that was, I mean, if I'm being honest, it tasted better. But I'm good with my cucumber salad. It was so good, dude. So yeah, we haven't missed a Taco Tuesday in like a month, maybe 6 weeks. Because like, why would you? You can't afford not to. They're practically giving them away. Kind of screwed up that bit. That's a very difficult. Whew. That's a hell of a piece, let me tell you. It's so cool. It's so calming. I hear you, dude. It's like, oh, it is. It's calming and it's also, but it has the intensity. And I absolutely love this. The last, I don't know, say third of the piece, because it takes the motifs from the original statement, the beginning of the concerto, and restate it in a way that's just, it's a deserving and fitting climax to the piece. So good. So the things that are getting me on this one are basically just when it goes to the very, very, very low range. Low and soft is not... Do I know a stud named Christian Sutleaf? I do not. I sure don't. Should I, though? Because the name is not ringing a bell. Certainly not on my verified list of studs. Because we all keep our list of studs, right? I have a feeling this Sutleaf fellow is not currently on my list. Yes, I should. Well, let me pencil them in real quick. Who is this stud, and why do they need to be on my list of studs? I would ask you. Not that I don't believe you, but generally on my list, I do like to keep stud reason, I guess. Reasons for studliness. Rationale for inclusion, etc., etc. A musician and full of love. Hey, you know what? I like musicians. I enjoy full of love. Let's see. from, let's see, Minnesota State University, Mankato. Studied at Bemidji State. A junior mathematics major from Browerville, Minnesota. As of March 2022. He subs at our school and he conducts. Yo, that's freaking awesome. Yeah, no, I've never heard of this person, but I might have to see. Doesn't look like there's a lot of like content from this individual, but that's really freaking awesome. That's really cool. He's on my list of studs. Verifiable. Green check mark. That's a stud. That's so hard. That damn shift. I cannot shift it. just like not shifting very well down to the low stuff. And that's not because of the bite I have on my lip, which is annoying. It's just not like, it's not pretty enough. You know, especially any sort of soft and articulated passages down in that low register are so difficult. It's just like too low. I'm losing my air support, I think. I'm trying to play it softly before I can play it comfortably. I feel like. Reading too far into these pianissimo dynamics, when as low as this is and as solo as this is, it's really not going to actually be a true pianissimo in terms of dynamic, but rather in terms of style. Because really forte and piano are not dynamics per se, they're more stylistic. The literal definition of a forte is strong, not loud, strong. Piano being, I suppose, weak, soft, maybe it falls apart. But still, a soloist's piano or pianissimo is not the same as an ensemble's members' piano or pianissimo. Ooh, also, my wrist is starting to... Ooh, ow, actually, that does hurt. Might have to take... I mean, it is 1 o'clock. It's lunchtime, and I do need to stop playing for now, or else I'll just play all day. Ow. Ouchie mama. Okay, let's see. Excuse me. Not bad. Not bad, all things considered. Considering this was a day that we had to reset our internet twice to get it to stop dropping frames, and spent like an hour on the cello suites, I feel like it was a good day. I feel like it was. But since it is lunchtime, that's going to officially do it for practice today. Lovely to see you all as per usual. Hope you all have a great rest of your day. And we'll be back tomorrow around the same time, 11 o'clock Eastern, for more French horn practice. Hope to see you then. Bye, everyone. Bye.